Toronto, Kansas City, and one really bad error by Vlad last night, and Toronto could have won again. Now they've got their new pitcher on the mound, Yariel Rodriguez, who's really played well this year. It's minus 120 for the road Blue Jays. Where are we going here?
Yeah, I like Rodriguez. In fact, last Friday on the MLB show, I gave out Toronto as a pick'em against San Diego, and I just love the pitching matchup there. In fact, I used a first 5 inning because it was really a pitching matchup for me. Rodriguez remains a very underrated up-and-comer from Cuba. Waldron was going for the Padres, a journeyman who was forced to make the start as the 5th guy because Darvish was on the IR. He was a knuckleballer, and Toronto was up 5-1 early in that game, ended up winning 5-1, so the first 5 cash. But what I pointed out about Rodriguez was he got come Cuba. He's been over in the Asian Baseball League for a while. He really wasn't dominant, but it looks like he's figured stuff out. He's a 27-year-old, throws up to 100 miles an hour, hard thrower. I think that's always difficult for new lineups to see for the first or second time. So I will continue to ride Rodriguez. Maybe the MLB guys catch up to him when they start getting more familiar. He was in the minors very short. I think he went like 2 starts this year, did not give up an earned run, had numerous strikeouts. And so far in his first 2 starts in the MLB for Toronto this month, 13 strikeouts in just 7.5 innings pitched. So he is a fireballer, and I think he will have success tonight against Kansas City. Meanwhile, Marsh goes for Kansas City, another guy that Toronto's not too familiar with. Marsh had a nice outing against Baltimore in his last start last Friday as well. No earned runs, only 3 hits. So 2 young pitchers, I think, that can bring it tonight. I do like Toronto with Rodriguez here in the near future, but would not be opposed to the under as well in this game. It opened 9, though. Sharp money bumped it down to 8.5. I do agree with that move to the under as well.
Sure, we've seen the sharp money come for Toronto as well. Blue Jays were minus 115, even as low as minus 110 at the open. Now, looking at the Wager Talk Live odd screen, I'm seeing the Blue Jays as high as minus 135. I call the prevailing number minus 130. Is there still value on the Toronto side after the line move in their favor this morning, Steve?
Yeah, it's tricky, Teddy. Baseball is such a different sport than basketball and football when we're doing these daily shows, right? Because we're given a pick on a single game out of a 162-game season. So the line doesn't matter at all. If Toronto wins, people win their bets. But if you're taking a serious long-term investment approach like I am, like you are, like I do for my clients, that's what kept this off my best bet card, is that I'm not willing to give up 25 or 30 cents in a price over the 162-game season. So I still like Toronto. I think they win this game, but I do think the line is getting closer, which should be. I made it around 140, 145. So not quite enough value now for a best bet, but still a game I think Toronto wins. And bigger picture, Rodriguez remains underrated here in the near future.
Steve, you killed it, man, like always. Now go get some sun, would you?
Yeah, I swear. This is a very bright light on me is why I look pale. I got a lot of sun this weekend, my man, and baseball season is here on the East Coast. Nice weather. We're seeing it well. 2 best bets tonight. Actually, 1 best bet, basketball, 3 tomorrow. Free baseball play, bonus free play also on my page right now. Check out that free nighttime baseball game, Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. Best of luck with your allergies, buddy. You should probably stay indoors.